I guess just as an introduction, proof of stake is a different kind of consensus mechanism to proof of work. So proof of work is a way in which the computers that make up the Bitcoin network and the Ethereum network and many other crypto networks kind of talk to each other and agree on what messages to process in what order. And the way proof of work, you can think of it as a kind of sort of voting mechanism where, one unit of computing power, one vote. Like, that's a huge oversimplification, but it's kind of an okay way to think about it. Proof of stake replaces that with like essentially one coin inside of the system equals one vote. And these two mechanisms are kind of similar because they both use economic resources to gatekeep what level of participation you can have in the network. And that's something which is necessary because if you don't have that kind of economic gatekeeping, then one participant can just pretend to be a billion fake participants and then take over the entire network. And proof of work does that. Proof of stake does that, in our opinion, better for a couple of reasons. One of them is that with proof of work, in order to prove that you actually have this computing power, you have to basically turn on these computers and have them solve mathematical puzzles 24/7, and this leads to a huge amount of energy consumption. And I think Bitcoin is at the point of exceeding probably the majority of the world's countries, and Ethereum is definitely not nearly at that point, but it's still much higher than I would like it to be. And proof of stake is much more efficient because instead of proving that you have computers by using them 24/7, to prove that you have coins, you just need to basically sign a digital signature with the same cryptographic key that has those coins. And so the network can run with like much lower energy consumption to the point where the main thing that you're wasting is just the fact that you have these 10,000 nodes that all need to verify every transaction, which is much less.